Good evening to all. Respected Principal, Vice Principal, Honorable Dr. Rajarajan, Dr. Bobby Joss, Manager Student Affairs, HOS, Supervisors, President and Secretary of the Parents Council, Executive Parents Council members, dear parents and my loving children. I am Finuza Shehaz, an Executive Member of the Parents Council. It's a great privilege for me to be a part of today's session. Let me briefly explain you about today's topics. As parents, our wish is to make a better future for our children through education. But we might not be able to erase their anxiety. It's good to make them understand the importance of the exams. They need a perfect mentoring and a proper guidance. Positive guidance and discipline are crucial for children because they promote self-control, teach responsibility, and help them to make positive and thoughtful choices. Effective guidance and discipline focus on the development of the child. They also preserve the child's self-esteem and dignity. Proper guidance and monitoring enable each individual to understand their abilities, interests, to develop them as well as possibly relate them to life goals and finally to reach a state of complete and mature self-guidance as a desirable member of a social order. This meeting is a part of the collaboration of the parents with the school in providing proper guidance to our children. We have arranged few more programs that will be announced today. Today's meeting mainly focuses on the preparations for the competitive examinations. Kindly join us for a few seconds for the silent prayer. Thank you. I welcome Mrs. Maiza, the General Secretary of our Parents' Council, to make the welcome speech.
Assalamu alaikum. A warm good evening to one and all. It is with great pleasure I stand here today on behalf of the Parent Council of the Model School to welcome you all to this program. As you know, today's program is an effective initiative by the Parents Council members. I would like to talk a few words about the Parents Council of our school. The Model School has a very active Parent Council that works in collaboration with the school activities that ensure the complete development of our child's learning activities. It is constituted every 2 years and it works on 3-tier system: the general body, the executive council, and the governing council. The general body consists of all the parents. The executive council consists of the elected members, and the governing body consisting the president, the general secretary, and the advisory board. We have already conducted several programs before, which has been great success. And I wish the same with today's program also. Now, moving on to my assigned duty today, I cordially welcome our chief guest, Dr. R. Rajarajan, who is an academic expert who is leading today's session on foundation programs for competitive exam. Welcome, sir. Also, I welcome our chief guest, Dr. Bobby Joss, who is a career expert, and he is here to have a briefing on career awareness. Sir, we are looking forward to listen from you. I welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Abdul Qadir sir, who is also an academician himself. Our vice principal, our guiding star, Sharif sir. Our headmaster, a great orator himself. And the powerhouse of Model School, our manager of student affairs, Nasari sir. Our head of the sections, supervisors, teachers, and students who forms the integral part of this institution. Last but not least, I would like to welcome my fellow parents who made it today, both offline and online. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Mariza. It's time to inaugurate today's session. I kindly invite our principal, Dr. V.V. Abdul Kader, to inaugurate the session.
Respected President, Secretary, and members of the Parents' Council, today's resource persons, my colleagues, parents, and my dear children. First of all, let me congratulate the members of the Parents' Council for arranging such a program. My hearty felicitations for selecting such a very good topic, that when should the children start preparing for the competitive examinations. I wish all the best for the program. And due to the pandemic, for the last 20 months, we have been conducting classes online and offline and hybrid classes. And due to the effort taken by the authorities of UAE, the pandemic has come to normalcy to an extent. And in Dubai, classes have already started face-to-face. From December onwards, in Sharjah also, the classes will be starting face-to-face. And as per the reports received so far, in Abu Dhabi also, face-to-face classes will be started from January. I request all the parents to get their wards vaccinated. It is needed for the safety of the children. More than the safety of the children, it is needed for the safety of the parents. There are facilities provided for vaccination in MENA for the students. And I request the parents once again to make use of the facilities provided by the health department and get your wards vaccinated. And I take the pleasure to inaugurate today's function. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. And we have a release of our second newsletter for the year. I kindly invite our Manager of Student Affairs, Mr. Nazari, sir, to release the newsletter of the second.
Yes, good evening, my dear parents and my dear students. I take this opportunity to release our newsletter 2. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's time for the presentation of the speech of Dr. Bobby Joss. I kindly invite Dr. Bobby Joss for the speech.
Thank you. Very good evening to all of you. Respected Principal, Vice Principal, President of Parents Council, and parents of the model school. And especially I can see many students online, and this is a very happy moment for me. And first of all, I would like to comment to one thing. Exactly, the students of the model school, they are very, very lucky, because Parents Council is that much active. That's my first comment related to this program. So my congratulations to Parents Council for organizing this program or programs like this. See, I can see a newsletter, just a second newsletter already released just 1 minute before. So exactly, I would like to talk to you continuously for 3 to 4 hours regarding the career opportunities of our kids. And I can see a heterogeneous group here. I can see the students studying in 8th standard, 9th standard. At the same time, I can see the parents. So just within 30 minutes, I don't know how to handle all these different age groups. So sometimes I may speak a little bit high, especially something I want to communicate to the parents. Because of many changes nowadays coming in the case of education system. So it's about my comment. So once again, thank you very much for inviting the team for attending this program. And I think now I can share some slides with you. Yes. So this is an orientation to competitive exams organized by the Model School Parents Council. And first of all, I would like to comment about our COVID-19 pandemic. See, the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the education forever, not the education, but the world itself. Already we're inaugurating the session, principal said that hybrid education system has come. And that means both offline and online learning. So it's a very good change in the case of education system. At the same time, online and offline hybrid programs. Especially when we are looking for competitive examinations, some online programs at the same time, some offline programs will be very much helpful for the students. I think it's a good thing when we are thinking about COVID-19 pandemic. And the second thing, especially please note parents, and this is for the information to the parents. After 34 years, national education policy in India has been revised, and in July 29th, 2020, our cabinet approved national education policy. So especially for the students who are coming in 2022 onwards, drastic changes in the higher education institutions are going to be happen. So all the parents and the children, you should be aware of the changes coming in the higher education institutions in the next coming years. So NEP is very important when we are looking for higher education and our career, setting our career goals. So this is my second point, which I would like to communicate with you. And again, you can see in this slide, in the higher education institutions, especially multidisciplinary programs are coming in the undergraduate level. So normally after completing class 10, see, we can say either commerce stream, science stream, or humanities stream. So students cannot have the opportunity to study both commerce or humanities and science together. But when NEP is coming, that opportunity will get for the students. For example, they can study physics, economics, and music together. It's a change. At the same time, multiple exit options also are coming. So when we are doing a graduation program having a duration of 4 years, just after 1 year, if anybody wants to exit it, then it can be exited with a certificate. After 2 years, there is an exit option with a diploma, and after 3 years, a bachelor's degree, and after 4 years, eligibility to post-graduation, and at the same time, research opportunities. So these are drastic changes. So parents and students should be aware of all these things, because in 2023 onwards, most probably, higher education institutions are going to be changed. And already these changes are there. But when we are looking through a career viewfinder, we should start from the earliest age of the children, depending upon their aptitude and their passion. Then only they can become a passionate professional or entrepreneur. So when we are looking through a career viewfinder, see, it's a process, and that process consisting of assessment, exploration, preparation, implementation, decision making, so and so. And anyway, a supporting system should be there. And I think that in model school, that supporting system is very, very strong. That's why the Parents Council is organizing programs like this. So already the supporting system is strong in the model school. It's my comment related to this program once again. And again, to the students, see, we can study either science, or we can study technology, or engineering, or maybe mathematics, social science, arts, design, literature, law, business, sports, so and so. So science, technology, engineering, math, social science, etc. always we are speaking. At the same time, new programs also are coming. And you can see design programs here. So design programs means a large number of undergraduate opportunities for design programs. That means BDIS programs. Say, for example, in India, National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad, or IITs, or certain deemed to be universities like Srishti, then Pearl Academy, etc., are offering very good design programs. So children who are very passionate in the case of creativity, if they have the ability to draw the things so and so, they can do such programs in the future, just like NID design programs, then used IIT design programs, so and so. At the same time, even sports also are getting very, very most important applications in the case of career sector. Institutions like International Institute of Sports Management in Mumbai, they are offering very good programs related to sports. So whatever be the passion, it may be arts, it may be social science, it may be literature, it may be law, science, technology, engineering, math, everything, oceans of opportunities are there. So parents and teachers, if they are observing the children, they can identify the aptitude and the passion of the children, and they can push the children into such streams so that they can become passionate professionals. And again, another most important thing, where we should pursue our higher education, especially when we are focusing on a particular career. So it's my suggestion, please focus on the best institute depending upon your aptitude. And all over the world, we can see many institutions. When we are looking into QS World Ranking or Times World Ranking, we can see that Massachusetts Institute of Technology is in #1 position. Just below that, Stanford University, Harvard University, so and so. And in India, in 162nd position, we have IIT Bombay. And 173rd position, IISc Bangalore. So even though our institutions are not coming in the first hundreds, we can say that we are not that much bad when we are looking into education system in India. At the same time, we can do our undergraduate program or postgraduate program in abroad also. See, even in Massachusetts Institute of Technology also, we can do our undergraduate programs. No issues are there. Always look the best institutes. So here I can see a list of some of the best institutions. So usually when we are speaking about technology and engineering, always we are saying that IITs are the best. Even from 7th standard onwards, children are saying that I will do my engineering course from an IIT. So Indian Institute of IITs, Indian Institute of Technologies, 23 in numbers. We can say IIT Bombay is in rank #1 position. Or National Institute of Technologies, 32 in numbers. Like this, we can list out institutions of national importance. We can say they are the best. Then Indian Institute of Information Technologies, or when somebody is interested in MBBS, surely the best institute for MBBS in India, the medical college is nothing but All India Institute of Medical Science, New Delhi, or JIPMER. And when somebody is looking into research, Then Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, ISERs are there, 7 ISERs are there. Then Indian Statistical Institute, National Institute of Design, Central Universities, Indian Institute of Management. These institutions are the best institutions when we are looking for our future education system. So always look to best institutions. Similarly, we can see government funded technical institutions, GFTIs, just like IIEST, Indian Institute of Engineering, Science and Technology, then IIP, Indian Institute of Petroleum, Energy, so and so. These are some other technical institutes which are government funded. And moreover, state governments also are providing good education for the native students, especially in state government controlled institutions, Kerala, KUHS, then Kalam Technological University, Agriculture University, so and so. And again, about deemed to be universities. In India, the best research institute is nothing but Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. They are offering different programs, and the name of the program is different. Say IIS is offering Bachelor of Science Research program. Just like that one IIST, Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology. Normally students may ask a question like this: I would like to do astrophysics, from where I will get a very good course for astrophysics. So I can suggest IIST. Similarly, autonomous institutions also are there. So depending upon the passion, depending upon the aptitude, the students can choose stream of institutions where they want to do their undergraduate program. So tentatively, we can say that a list for engineering. If you are looking for engineering, then you can make a list of engineering institutions just like NITs, IIITs, GFTI, IITs, so and so. And even National Defense Academy, Naval Academy, they also are providing very good program for engineering. At the same time, we are getting, they are becoming the part of our defense also. So similar to that one, medical, AIMS is there, JIPMER is there. Under Medical Council of India, government and self-financing medical colleges are there, deemed universities are there, many opportunities are there. In addition to MBBS, students can do BDS, BAMS, Ayurveda, BSMS, Siddha, BUMS, Unani, BHMS, Homeo, Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, wide opportunities in medical sector. Similarly, in pure science, research opportunities. Just like IISc, ISER, National Institute of Science Education Research, IITs, NITs, wide opportunities in pure science research. So if someone is passionate in research, they can focus on such institutions. Similarly, agriculture sector also is very, very strong. Indian Council of Agricultural Research is offering many programs in agriculture, sericulture, horticulture, fisheries, forestry, dairy technology, dairy farm technology, so and so. So these are certain segments or streams where we can pursue our undergraduate program and where we can develop our career. Medical allied also is there. Nowadays, courses like BASLP, audiology, speech language pathology, even research opportunities also are there in medical allied programs. And of course, others. Nowadays, others is very, very strong. And commerce is nowadays emerging as an international subject. Higher international certification programs are very strong nowadays. We can do ACCA, CMA US, CPA, CFA programs. At the same time, our IIMs are offering different programs, which are 5-year integrated programs. For example, IIM Indore. IIM Indore is offering a program which is known as a 5-year integrated management program. So within 5 years, the students will get an MBA degree from IIM. So wide opportunities. In humanities also, large number of opportunities are coming. Institutions like Tata Institute of Social Science, Delhi University, Banaras Hindu University, Aligarh Muslim University, all these type of universities, in addition to that, even central universities are offering very good programs for commerce, humanities streams also. So opportunities are there. always focus on a very high-end institute. But whenever we are focusing on these type of institutions, it is very clear that there is an entrance examination. And that entrance examination, the practice, the coaching, the learning from where we have to start. And I think that it should be started at the earliest. So normally students are saying that we have enough load in school. See, assignments are there, many study related issues are there, but at the same time, the entrance examination focusing coaching programs are very, very important. And whatever be it, sometimes it may be just after their undergraduation, but it should be started at the earliest. That is the important of foundation, and this foundation exactly it is obtained only from the school itself. School should be the provider of such foundation programs. Anyway, just comparing with these courses, all courses, I'm just looking at an IIT. See, we have 23 IITs, and I'm just introducing IIT Madras. And it's my request, parents and students, please visit the website of IIT Madras. And if you visit the website of IIT Madras, you can see the academics here. And at academics, study at IIT is shown, and you can see the programs there. And one of the programs is online BSc program. Second one is undergraduate programs. Third one is postgraduate programs. I don't know whether these type of courses are really good for the children, depending upon their passion. Sometimes it may be commerce, humanities, or arts, or something like that one. But don't feel like that. Normally, IIT, Indian Institute of Technology, we people think that they are focusing only on technology and engineering. But you can see the difference in this website itself. See, online BSc program. And this is a pattern of online BSc program. An online BSc program, programming and data science is offered by IIT Madras. And already this program started in January 2021. 3 levels are there. First level is foundation level. Second one is diploma level. Third one is degree level. So it is very clear that IIT Madras is offering this online BSc program in accordance with the national education policy. It's a new course. It's a new program. So IIT Madras is always looking into the futuristic education system depending upon NEP also. And again, now we can see the undergraduate program. And when you are looking into undergraduate program in the website, you can see BTech. At the same time, IIT is offering dual degree, BTech and MTech, 5-year duration. And they are giving importance to science also. Even though name is IIT, they are giving dual degree BS and MS, Bachelor of Science and Master of Science dual programs. And it is offered in biological science and physics. And you can see 14 branches in the case of BTech admissions only. So in the undergraduate level, technology and science programs are offered by IITs. So not only technology and engineering, but science also is included in IIT Madras. And next one is, if you look into postgraduate program, we can see MSc program, Bachelor of Science program, and admission either by JAM or GATE. At the same time, MTech program, and that is through GATE. And this is for post-graduation. And with that, you can see MBA also. So one more thing, not engineering, technology, at the same time science and commerce also is there in IIT Madras. So it's a hub of different streams. So even students can do MBA from an IIT. And that is why I have introduced IIT Madras. And again, there are residential programs. And if you see the residential programs, you can see a program, MA integrated program, duration is 5 years. So this MA integrated program is exactly humanities program. And the two streams offered are an integrated MA in Development Studies and an integrated MA in English Studies. So look, humanities subjects at the same time with the language. So IITs are offering not only engineering, science, commerce, at the same time, even language and humanities subjects also. And that is why I said it's a hub. And now I am coming to this MA integrated program. And if you visit the website of IIT Madras, you can see HSEE, Humanities and Social Science Entrance Examination 2021. This HSEE is the entrance examination conducted by IIT Madras for getting admission to integrated MA program. So it is very clear when we are required to get admission in an IIT, even for humanities, we should write an entrance examination, and the entrance examination is HSEE. So humanities and social science entrance examination conducted by the IIT Madras is for integrated MA program, Development Studies and English Literature. And now, if you look the website and its prospectus, we can see the information brochure. So in the information brochure, it is given that the eligibility is nothing but a 10+2 system conducted by the center or state recognized by the Association of Indian Universities. It is not meant for humanities students, not specifically for commerce students, not for science students. Anybody can write this examination. So even though some students are doing their 11th and 12th grade in science stream, they can write HSEE if they are interested to join in an integrated MA program in IIT Madras. So it's an open venue for the students to get into admission for this particular program, which is integrated MA program. And again, about the entrance examination. If you look at the syllabus of that entrance examination, you can see general studies. In general studies, Indian economy is given. This session is intended to test the understanding of some basic economic concepts and awareness of key issues pertaining to the Indian economy with the focus on the development after independence. Specifically, they are giving syllabus for this particular entrance examination. And I think I can explain the last one, which is D. It is environment and ecology. Note that this is the syllabus for HSEE. HSEE is the entrance examination for getting admission to integrated MA program. And in the syllabus, global environmental picture, they have given population growth. Suppose that one student is studying in the science stream, and in class 12th, he decided to join for HSEE, decided to join for integrated MA program in IIT Madras through the entrance examination HSEE. Normally, all these things should be studied. And this syllabus, when you are closely observing with the syllabus of CBSE, Central Board of Secondary Education, if you visit the website, you can see the curriculum. And in that curriculum, in Social Science 9 and 10, in Unit 2, Contemporary India 1, you can see population, the chapter which is known as population. Now just compare these two things. This one is the 6th chapter, population, in CBSE syllabus, class 9. And this is the syllabus corresponding to HSEE for getting admission into IIT Madras. Same thing, population growth is given, and all the things related to the population, all the content they have given in the 9th standard social science, chapter 6, population. Size, distribution, population growth, process of population change, then the learning objectives, analyze the uneven nature of population distribution, and show concern about the large size of our population. Identify the different occupations of people and explain various factors of population change. So in that chapter, exactly they have introduced all the things related to the content of population growth. So if you want to write HSEE, it is not an extra learning for the students. It is already they have studied in their 9th standard. So this is one of the examples. And one more thing, the very interesting thing, this is a chapter 6 population, and this is a table 6.2 given in the CBSE NCERT textbook. And it is nothing but India sex ratio 1951 to 2011. And in 2011, the sex ratio is given as 943. It is given in the 9th standard textbook, NCERT textbook, CBSE curriculum. And it is surprising that in HSW 2020 question paper, that means just after completing grade 12, the entrance examination for integrated MA program, the 79th question itself in 2020, same question, according to 2011 census, sex ratio is dash females per 1,000 males. The same question they have asked. So whenever we are focusing on high-end entrance examinations, whatever be it, the general science, social science, mathematics, and one more thing, mental ability, all these things in the secondary education system, that means from 7th standard to 10th standard should be very, very strong. And I can introduce one more thing, it is nothing but UPSC. Please visit the website of UPSC. So instead of saying JEE main, JEE advanced, NEET so and so, everyone is aware of that one. Foundation, basic mathematics should be very, very strong. Science should be very, very strong. In addition to that one, say I'm introducing UPSC. Indian Civil Service Examination, IAS, IPS, IFS examinations. Not only that one, Civil Service Examination, Indian Forest Service Examination, Combined Defense Service, Engineering Service, then National Defense Academy and Naval Academy, Economic Service, Statistical Service, many national level UPSC examinations. You can see the syllabus just like this one. So this is for Indian Civil Service Examination. Each and everyone know that there are 2 steps. First one is preliminary and second one is main. In preliminary, there are 2 papers. First one is having 200 marks and second one also is having 200 marks. And if you see the syllabus corresponding to the preliminary examination of Indian Civil Service Examination, you can see the same syllabus corresponding to 8th, 9th, 10th standard. See current events of national and international importance, history of India and Indian national movement. See, this examination is just going to be written by the students after completion of their undergraduate programs. But the syllabus given is corresponding to 7th to 10th standard. At the same time, in paper 2, we can see paper 2 syllabus. And in paper 2 syllabus, this is most important. Logical reasoning and analytical ability, decision making and problem solving, general mental ability, basic numeracy. And level, they have clearly given it as class 10 level. Charts, graphs, table, data sufficiency, etc. up to class 10 levels. So we can conclude that the foundation for all futuristic entrance examinations, maybe JEE main, or maybe JEE advanced, or maybe NEET, or maybe IIEEE. That means All India Entrance Examination for admission to ICAR programs, or maybe National Screening Test NEST, or maybe ICAR Aptitude Test, or QSET, Central Universities Common Entrance Test. Whatever be the entrance examinations, basic science should be very, very strong. Moreover, all the entrance examinations are focusing on MCQs, so MCQs should be thoroughly followed and practiced at the earliest. And moreover, Union Public Service Examinations, then HSW type examinations, even JIPMAT, Commerce Entrance Examination conducted by IIM Bodh Gaya and Jammu. They also are providing, see, logical reasoning. So these type of questions for all the futuristic entrance examinations, whatever by the stream, maybe commerce, humanities, or maybe science. If you want to go into a very good high-end institution in India, then you should be very much clearly, you should be clearly practiced the foundation programs corresponding to your 7th to 10th standard. Even from 6th standard onwards, you can start it. Nothing else. So basic science should be very, very strong. Mathematics should be strong. Social science should be strong. At the same time, logical reasoning and mental ability should be very, very strong. And I think that related to logical reasoning, then mental ability, reasoning ability, etc. It is better to, I think you have to listen Rajarajan sir, Dr. Rajarajan. See, he is the academic coordinator of EC Entrance Plus. At the same time, a teacher, an inborn teacher, at the same time, a complete teacher, I can say like that. And moreover, I think he will speak with his heart related to this logical reasoning, then mental ability, reasoning ability, etc. How this helps the students to attain these higher end competitive examinations. So I think that it is a time to invite Rajarajan sir. Sir, please, sir, Rajarajan sir.
Hello.
Sir, I think it is your time. So you can clarify the importance of mental ability, basic science, social science, so on and so for higher end competitive examination.
Yes, sir. Yes. Hello. 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 Are you able to hear me?
Need students, so on. So please, sir, please come. Thank you.
Yes, you are audible, sir. Rajaran, sir.
Yes, right. Okay. Presiding office Parents Council of Modern School Abu Dhabi, most respected principal, vice principal, headmaster, dignified parents, my beloved, smiling, charming, intelligent students of this school, earlier speaker, Dr. Bobby Jose. Greetings to all of you. Very good evening. Think high. This is the motive of this program. We should think high, then only we can act accordance. Right. A big list, a Himalayan list was given by Bobby Jose. Now the basic question from the minds of the students and the parents, is it achievable? Is it possible by us to handle it? Is it possible to organize it? I will tell you in a simple sentence, facing all these exams is nothing but a game. How good you are playing your badminton, how good you are playing your tennis, how good you are playing every game, it is easy. What is exams, if at all? Every day, every minute, since the day we have born, we have come to this world, we are facing so many exams. What's wrong in facing this exam? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Absolutely, you can be happy about it. What are exams? Academic exams. What you are reading for your board exams, to get your qualification certificate, entrance exams. This entrance exams meant for what? To go into higher education, higher studies, professional courses like NEET, IIT, NEST, whatever sir said, and various kinds of competitive exams. What is that? Scholarship exam like KVPY, state organized exams, Olympiad, NTSC, IMO, even to join in the army school, Sainik exam, NEST, IACR, so much. He listed everything. Right. Academic exams. In this academic exam, first thing is we should organize ourselves to be comfortable with the board. That is our annual examinations. I am coming to the ground level with the students and parents only. I am not going to exceed my limit in this. And in facing this academic exam, there are two ways of thinking. Facing the board exam, how to face the competitive examination, entrance examination. Is there any difference? Is there any syllabus differentiation between academic and academic entrance? I am telling nothing. Only thing is little extra work you have to do it. That is studying the same syllabus in a deeper way. Organizing yourself to understand the subject in a deeper way. That is what we needed to face academic entrance exams. See, we have various types of questions, descriptive questions, brief answers, multiple choice questions. Now, of late, case study, assertion, reason, inference, reasoning, where and all it is there. Everything is in the syllabus only. We are just digging everything from the syllabus. It is not from somewhere outside. We are not taking it from elsewhere. Only thing is, we need a day-to-day systematic analytical study about that. This is about academic exam. And in the entire list, whatever described by sir in a very nice way, listen, he spoke about one thing called NDA, National Defense Academy. Definitely you must have. Why I am suggesting that in this age group, during 12th standard, If you start your preparation 10th standard, there are 2 exams. One is written test, another is a beautiful interview, 5 days interview called Service Selection Board. If you cross this exam, then you will become naturally the children of the government of India. That is Army, Navy, Air Force, pilot officer and Air Force. The moment you are finishing the course, educated by government of India, by a recognized university, you will straight away become a JCO at the rank of lieutenant, and you can even go up to brigadier. Next, one more thing's left, common law admission test. We enter into 21 law universities. Then fashion technology, aviation. What's strong to become a pilot, air host, and what? Aeronautical, architecture, NATO. And one thing is very important. Nowadays, the academic system of sports universities has come. You can become a sport graduate, not regular physical education teacher. You can specialize and go up to PhD in sports and all. Right. And as a whole, as rightly pointed out, so academic exam, regular syllabus, and going into the syllabus in a deeper way. And after going into the deeper way, reasoning, IQ, developing your wisdom, all these things comes. Once if it is come in a regular way, what will happen? All these exams will become just like taking an ice cream. So sweet it is. And the other part is competitive exams. Competitive exam means what? Various kinds of competitive exam where your analytical skill is examined. So the internal aptitude other than the regular academic, how good your brain is thinking, how analytically you are thinking, how logically you are thinking, or your decision making and problem solving is good to analyze this. Various kind of exams, aptitude. One is quantitative aptitude. If at all, what is quantitative aptitude? Whatever is studied from 1st standard till 12th standard. All the fundamental mathematics, all the numerical abilities, all the arithmetic reasoning, all this data presentation, all this data interpretation. Then comes reasoning. Reasoning, verbal reasoning and non-verbal reasoning. Verbal logic, analogy, series test, completion of figures, everything you are testing the screen. General ability test, logical deduction, right? And see, in this case, okay, you are all talking about only India. What can I do if I want to have a study in abroad? Why not? TOEFL, test of English as foreign language. IELTS is there. SAT is there. ACT, American College testing is there. So for all these things, okay, forget about all these technical jargon. Forget about all the names. Everything is in your hand. If you just prepare to open your hard work, everything is possible. I am telling you, whether it is academic exam, through academic competitive or entrance examinations, and aptitude exam. See, right from the early stage, what you are preparing for your Olympiad, whatever you are preparing for your NTSC, whatever you are preparing for your Sainik exam, whatever you are preparing for NDA exam, this journey continues till you are going for your IAS exam or IPS exam or Indian Foreign Service exam or Indian Engineering Service exam. Aptitude is the base. Unfortunately or unfortunately, when you are just in the academic curriculum, we have forgotten to take it as a parallel track. That is why a new education policy that is also being thought about it. It is nothing. So listen, overall thinking, see what we need to organize everything to make our academic comfortable. I explain about, dear children, I explained about various pathways and Bobby Joes explained about various examination institutions. Forget about all these things. What you are supposed to do now is making yourself to fit for all these things. What to do? Classifying and studying, analyzing and studying, taking the instruction of the school properly and taking the track, not simply to face the examination, not simply to study in the 11th hour and somehow we pass the exam. The research base, analyze, take interest. Don't study by pressure, study with pleasure. What to do? We need some tool for all these things. Whether, sir, you are telling so many things for analytical reasoning, for aptitude, what to do. You are telling academic depth. What is this, sir? There is a book and After studying a book, where is the question of deep study? I know all the 300 pages of the book. What are you telling? You may ask. So many children are sitting before me, students are sitting before me, right? So all these things need is some kind of classification, some kind of analysis. That is why, so we are just bringing as a gift, we are bringing a beautiful product for you. What is that? Easy Entrance Foundation Program. The concept itself is foundation program. Why, in this, what we have done for academic, listen to us, right? To deep into the subject, to study in the subject, what is necessary? Subject in depth. You should know the subject in a great detail. That is done. Explanation through the diagram. That is done. Practical activities. That is done. Flow chart. That is done. From the same syllabus. Subject at a glance. Detailed notes. And and 2.5 lakh to 3 lakhs questions. 3.5 lakhs questions in that. Practice paper. Case studies, assertion reason, all these modern techniques put together in one single package called as foundation program, which is going to be introduced by the concerned people now, here in this program itself. And then I'll come back to this aptitude. So for every exam, we need aptitude. Even to study your academic, we need aptitude. So these aptitude tests are given not for time passing, to just give you a wonderful practice. So we have taken care of in this particular easy entrance, that is foundation package, all these things, all this aptitude in social science, aptitude in history, aptitude in geography, aptitude in civics, aptitude in economics. In the same way, all this mathematical aptitude, logical reasoning, everything has been explained very clearly in such a way you can understand and practice. So children, this is a wonderful opportunity for you. You are going to listen shortly about it for all these things. Now, I am able to see so many names before me, like Zia is there, Aina is there, Sagal is there, Laiba is there, Nandana is there. Whatever I remember, I'm just calling you students. Dan, our keeping on speaking hours together. I expect lot of queries and questions from you, and whatever it may be, whether whatever we said or whatever we are going to explain you can throw the question from you. We are interested to talk to you than our talking. So in nutshell, I wanted to tell you, facing this exam is a game. So it is not at all a puzzle. Whatever you want, ambition. But I request the school, the modern school, analyze the children from the beginning, motivate them, and uses for motivation, and organize a kind of psychometric test to analyze. Being a psychologist, education media expert, I am trying to tell you one thing. Organize psychometric test to understand their skill, to understand their interest, where their mind is lying, what they really wanted to do, what they wanted to achieve. Try to motivate them in that skill. We don't have any right to push them in a particular direction according to our own wish. So what is the wish of Niranjan? What is the wish of Muhammad? What is the wish of all these people who are sitting before me, who are in the online and offline? We should understand them. And then only they will involve in pressure. Some people will achieve and go to a degree, a PhD degree in sports, they may go. Or some people, they don't want to engineering, medicine, want to become a scientist. Some people are interested to go become an IPS officer. Some people are deliberately wanted to become a defense officer. So ways are there, means are there. We have to inculcate, we have to induce, we have to appreciate their interest, and we have to train them accordingly. That is the object of this foundation program, what we are bringing now. Whatever you ask, whether this caption is there, you can find there in our entrance to easy entrance package. One more interesting thing is, this is supported by, a part of this is called what? Student induction program, where all the helplines are given for learning about the exams and also for the helpline, combined with live videos and recorded videos. These are all 100%. So when we study and all, when we are educating ourselves, we were running after so many things, whether we can get a book here, whether we can get a guide from some other teacher, but everything is coming to your hand. I think you will appreciate this and make it useful. I just wish you all a good luck and thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you for the school. Thank you for the EC entrance team. And thank you, my dear friends. Above all, thank you, my dear children. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Rajarajan, for sharing such valuable information with us. I kindly invite Mr. Abdul Rashid to moderate the question and answer session.
In fact, I am interested to manage the question and answer session. Before switching on to question and answer session, let me speak a few words. Honorable Principal, Vice Principal, Manager, Student Affairs, esteemed and distinguished guests of honor, Dr. Rajarajan and Dr. Bobby Jose, President and Secretary of Model School Parents Council, my dear teachers, beloved parents, and my dear loving students. Good evening to one and all. Assalamu alaikum. At the very outset, I would like to congratulate and applaud the initiative of the Parents' Council. It went well. It's really awe-inspiring, awesome, and very much useful for the students and parents as well. And in fact, we know the fact that the society is changing. Accordingly, the need of the society also changes. That is the thing. We know that today's young generation, the new gen, the Z and Alpha generation, is the integral part of our society, we know. So their needs are also changing. So at this point of time, it is an essential that every one of us have to change ourselves to meet the requirement of the changed world, the changed generation. That is the need of the hour. That is the call of the era. As Dr. Bobby Jose said, and also Dr. Rajarajan said, sharpening logical thinking, sharpening the analytical ability, sharpening the memory power, sharpening the competence in competitive exams. All these things are required. And also sharpening the speed of writing multiple choice questions, speed of making attempt to the multiple choice questions in a given short span of time. So in all these arenas, students need to be trained. They need to have appropriate coaching to compete with hundreds of thousands of students. So in the last year, for NEET itself, for NEET alone, above 15 lakh students appeared for the entrance examination NEET. And out of which 80,000 students only were given admission. That means out of 16 students, one student is able to making a breakthrough. And what about the others? So who is the one out of the 16? Is it my child? Is it your child? Is it the child who is attending this session? It's possible. That is what Dr. Rajarajan said. It's possible to everyone. But provided our students have to start training, coaching, practicing at an early age. This is required to be at least from grade 6 onwards. So we, the parents, with the teachers, with the leaders of the school, and the students. They are the potential stakeholder of all the schooling system. They themselves also have to take initiative. If the initiative is not taken, if it is not the change, the need, the requirement is not facilitated by me, it is not facilitated by the school leaders, if it is not facilitated by the school itself, if it is not facilitated by the parents, by the children themselves, then who is going to facilitate it? So we have to take the responsibility. We have to provide time along with the schooling, along with the teaching the academics. In alignment with that, we are required to give training and coaching to our students, and we have a plan. As per the proposal of the Parents' Council, we have a plan to incorporate this kind of coaching and training along with our schooling process, academic, as it is in progress, the other one also will be incorporated. So let us hopefully look forward for that, and we are looking forward to have the support from all of you. And now, let us switch on to the question and answer session. Any questions, any queries that you are having, you can post in the chat box. Rather than enabling the unmuting, it will be nice to post in the chat box in order to avoid any sort of mess. When all the microphones are on, it may be leading into a mess. To avoid that, better to post the questions in chat box. Please proceed. And over to Dr. Rajarajan. And yeah.
There is one question.
One question is, I hope whoever is concerned will be reading the question aloud and then answering. Okay, so then over to Dr. Rajarajan and Dr. Bobby Jose. Thank you.
The question before me is, can a PhD student write UPSC exam? It's a very good question, very technical question. To write UPSC, IAS, IPS, like all these 26 service exam, minimum graduation is more than sufficient. Additional qualification, additional feature. You are supposed to clear your preliminary exam and main exam. Now, one more information I would like to share with you, my dear children. When you are writing this, main exam, it is not necessary you have to take the optional subject. Supposing if you take physics, it is not compulsory you can take physics. Any subjects you can opt to write your main examination. After that, you have to go for the interview. For all the other UPSC examination, according to the caliber and cadre, graduation is the minimum thing. And wish you I can wish good luck to the question. The person who was asked the question, he will become an IAS officer. Next question.
What is the age limit for UPSC exam?
Depending upon the community classifications.
Okay.
30.
Generally 21 to 32, but relaxations are there.
One question is, how can we apply? But for what is not mentioned?
Sir, there is one question. What are the training the school going to appear? That is you are supposed to answer.
Yeah, what are the trainings the school going to start? This we are required to answer. Yeah, we are thinking to seek the support of some experts like these people. There is academic expert and also career expert. So this kind of resource persons support will be seeking. And this session itself is evident for facilitating these kind of things. Okay, let us look forward for that.
On this August gathering, we are sure we will just give you all possible supports.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So there is a question, what are the trainings the school going to start?
It is being answered now, already answered.
Answer.
Yeah.
We are here to respond to you any kind of questions. Whatever we have covered or not covered, we are prepared to be with you and answer.
If you find any technical difficulty in posting the question in chat box, please unmute the mic and then ask directly. Let the session be live. Please enable to unmute. Please grab this opportunity. Yeah.
Guidance for 10th grade students or for science stream. That depends upon the interest. Science stream is one thing which is suitable to take up any career. I will tell you one difference. Supposing a student, commerce student, account student who has taken economics, commerce, accountancy like subjects, supposing he wants to go for CA, he can do that. Company secretary, he can do that. ICWA, he can do that. Parallel to the graduations, what he is taking. And definitely he cannot take a U-turn to science group. But for a science student who has taken, he can take a U-turn to go for all these things. That is an advantage of a science stream. And he can take a science stream. It is drilling your basic knowledge. And next question is space field. Already Bobby Joseph said very clearly, Indian Institute of Science and Technology exam. Either you can do your KBPY and go to the science stream. There is an opportunity. Then you can write your JE main examination, JE advanced examination. If you come into the rank, you can take up this Indian Institute of Space, Science and Technology. And another thing is when you score a very high mark, what you call in your 12th standard, based on that, you can write space examinations. A wonderful question. I appreciate this candidate to goes as a space scientist.
Sir, one more thing. See, basically, if the student is doing graduation physics, many opportunities are there for this space research programs also.
Another question about CA. There are two ways of going to CA. Straight away, you can take up after your 12th itself. This 5 years integrated course for CA. That is one way. Another way is taking your BCom or BBA or whatever you want, your graduation. As you can also go for your CA by facing foundation course, inter course, and final course. Inter, final. So this is a good opportunity for the CA student, and it is preferable for the student who are taking accounts, economics, commerce, no doubt about it. And even science students can also go for it. Next, one more question. It disappeared. Question disappeared. Can you call that question again?
Sir, one question is there any particular requirement for NRI students to apply under general category for NEET?
So technical question. See, whether from India to abroad or wherever it may be, they have to cross NEET, no doubt, as on date. And NRI quota, even though you are coming to NRI, you have to clear your NEET only. Nothing special about it. As on date, NEET is a mandate. Please suggest any short-term course to make it profitable for a housewife. There are humpty number of organic food preparations, food-like courses, beverages preparations, and the beautician courses, plus becoming a self-entrepreneur and gardening, and so much. You just go to the net and go into it, find out your interest. Cooking, we need good cooks now. So all these things are short-term courses. It is available even in universities, open universities especially. Tamil Nadu Open University is giving, even for foreign students, all these courses. And any recognized universities are giving part-time courses, hobby courses, by which you can also go for your earning. It's a good question from a parent. I appreciate it.
One question is, what are the things to do or remember to apply for any higher education or focusing for any of professional degree as an NRI student? What are the things to do? Focusing for any of professional degree as an NRI student. That is in brief.
Sir, that depends, sir. That depends. That depends upon the examination, and in their prospectus, the details will be given by the conducting agency. For example, JE and NEET, these examinations are conducted by National Testing Agency. So in their prospectus, all the requirements related to NRI students are given. And if we need MBBS seat in Kerala, then some additional things are to be satisfied by the students, and all this information you will get from the prospectus. So please visit the website of the corresponding agency and see the prospectus. All the details will be obtained from them. There may be some variations related to all these things.
As a supporting this, almost all the leading organizations giving permission for the NRI student based on certain criteria and conditions. You can write the exam and penetrate into it. And the next question is about pilot. Pilot, whether you are doing for a commercial pilot license, the private organization, or going for the government institution. Here the question of expense comes. To become a pilot, when you are in 12th standard itself, we have to write certain aptitude examination. Indira Gandhi, that institution in Delhi, or another thing, institution. There are 3 to 4 institutions, which is what you call competitively, reasonable charges. For that, you must go through the entrance examination. Necessarily, you have to pass the pilot aptitude test. And going into the commercial pilot, private institution almost have got their own norms, but all depends upon the financial background, everything. Is it possible to continue studying BE in English?
Sir, one student is very eagerly looking forward to answer a question. Sir, can you suggest any tips and tricks for learning mathematics?
Mathematics, listen.
That question, I think Rajarajan sir can answer very well.
Yeah, okay.
I will tell you. First thing is, this is a very good question. The mathematics learning means science learning. Mathematics learning means learning your brain. Mathematics learning means you are trying to understand yourself. Mathematics learning means you are trying to understand the way of life. So what happened? Unfortunately, our system is concentrating more on application than concepts. So if you go into the concept and trying to catch fish out of it, that is a trick. It is very easy.
Okay, sir. The allocated time is being over, and now one more question we can accommodate. If anything is there, please ask.
The field of?
Sir, one question, what are the criteria to complete NEET? See, NEET is basically based on physics, chemistry, and biology. See, 45 questions from biology, so 45 questions from physics, 45 questions from chemistry, then 45 from botany and 45 from zoology. So if somebody is an aspirant in the case of NEET, then join for physics, chemistry, biology stream in 11th and 12th. That is a basic criteria. And all other things just technical, that's all.
Nothing wrong in taking maths with that, because if you have maths, you can write your physics, chemistry nicely. Better to take maths, physics, chemistry, biology.
Sure, fine.
Sir, respected sir, one request from you, from our side. So many people are aspiring ask questions. Please text all the questions. We will be definitely responding you by mail.
Sir, there are 3 more questions. One is, what is the scope for aeronautical engineering? What is the process?
Okay, aeronautical engineering, through IIT, you can go for it. Expense is very less. After passing with JEE Main and JEE Advanced. And if you go to the self-financing college, little more fees, no doubt about it. But the scope of the aeronautical engineering, I would suggest, if you have real interest in that, if you have an achievement in it, go for it. Opportunities are only in the aerospace, space and science technology, defense, and all these things. So if they have passion over that, let them take it. That is my suggestion.
Okay, thank you, sir. Next question is to Dr. Bobby Jose. Sir, among all the universities you have given, which institute do you think is best for chemical engineering?
Sir, IITs are the best, especially IIT Chennai is offering very good course for chemical engineering.
IIT, NIT?
IITs and NITs are offering, but always when we are comparing with IITs and NITs, IITs are best. Through JEE Advanced, they can get admission in IIT, and IIT Chennai is giving chemical engineering one of the best.
If they miss the track of IIT, NIT, nothing wrong in taking Anna University, prestigious institution.
Sir, we know that within a couple of years, in a decade period, the artificial intelligence and coding are going to dominate over any other discipline. And there is a question from that arena. Sir, can you please suggest some career options in the field of coding, and where can I study also?
See, coding covers almost all the areas. Wherever this computer is getting supported, and in data science, IoT, and everywhere it is necessary. That depends upon whether the candidate is fit to learn that. Nowadays, artificial intelligence is coming up like anything. Biomedical engineering is coming up like anything. Biotechnology is coming up like anything. In computer arena, artificial intelligence is now apex in for the search of the students, even in the counseling.
Sir, one more thing, IIT Hyderabad is offering an integrated program for AI and data science, artificial intelligence and data science. So it's a new course, especially IITs are new. Normally, for the last 3 to 5 years before, IITs are giving artificial intelligence courses only for post-graduation. But nowadays, undergraduate programs also are provided by these IITs and NITs, and a hybrid program with artificial intelligence and data science is nowadays offered by IIT. So wide opportunities in futuristic career options, AI with the data science.
Artificial intelligence, data science, IoT, nanotechnology, these things are upcoming now because it will compromise with any field. It can fit with any field. That is why people are going for it.
Okay, hope that the answers to the questions are very clear to you. The questions session went well and it was fabulous. So thank you very much. Thank you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul Rashid, sir. I kindly invite our Vice Principal, Mr. A.M. Sharif, for the concluding remarks.
Thank you, Mrs. Pinusa. What I have to say, Dr. Bobby Jose as well as Dr. Rajarajan, it was a wonderful presentation. And normally we say Thursday evenings are the days for rejoice outside. But more than that, we could gain from today's session. Means usually people hear about NEP. The students as well as the parents are not having, or they were not having much idea about NEP. The relation between the policy in NEP, the curriculum that has been developed in such a way that this curriculum will be helping them to achieve different kind of careers and developing their skills. So today's session has given a good idea, a glimpse about all these things, as well as the importance of different type of courses. Means, most of the parents were having some narrow concept regarding medical as well as engineering only. Now, there are a lot of areas wherein the children can learn and they can excel. They can go to the heights in commerce, in business, in law, accounting, as well as artificial intelligence. And there are institutes. So the major thing is the highlights. The major highlight is about the various courses and the different institutions where the children can study in India as well as abroad. So we'll be in touch with you, and thank you very much. And I appreciate our Parents Council for arranging such a wonderful session. Also, I would like to inform all the parents that we are having some forthcoming sessions. The next session shall be for the girls of standard 5 and 6, related to the adolescents. The major the key things that they have to understand, the concepts and misconceptions, will be discussed in that meeting. That is exclusively for the girls and the parents, and the other session will be for adolescent boys. So these sessions are coming up. Parents Council will be taking up these sessions shortly. Thanking you all very much.
Thank you, sir. I kindly invite Mr. Samsudin Nawaz, President of our Parents Council, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening to all. I deem it my proud privilege to stand before you to place on record the contribution of every noble heart towards the success of today's event. We raise our hearts in gratitude and thank the Almighty for blessing us all with this delightful evening. We wish to express our gratitude to speakers Dr. Rajarajan sir and Dr. Bobby Jose sir for being with us. Your wonderful speech for orientation to competitive exam and encouragement for all of us. Thank you from the depth of our heart. We thank our principal, Dr. Abdul Qadir sir, and vice principal, Mr. A.M. Sharif sir, for all words of wisdom that radiated a source of energy within us. We will Ever remain grateful to all HOS and teachers, unending support and valuable exhortation for making the function a grand success. We thank you for being with us today. We place on record the goodness of the parent council members for your silent support and unspoken words of encouragement. My sincere gratitude goes to all our parents and my dear students. I too extend my special thanks for beloved parents for your online presence, and thank you for the solid support. Especially thanks for our IT team. Once again, thank you all. Have a nice weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone, for joining the session today. Have a good weekend. Thank you.